We will understand the basics of options now. Now, as the name implies, there is an option, that is someone has some options. Okay. Now options are derivative. They provide the opportunity to buy or sell. It provides the opportunity. It is just an opportunity. It's not that one has to buy or sell. It's just the opportunity. They want to utilize it or not, that is up to a person. Okay. So they provide the opportunity to buy or sell an underlying asset on the future date and an agreed on price. This thing is equivalent to your forward or futures. Okay. But the word which make option different from the forward future is opportunity. Okay. Or option, the word itself, that person has the option, he is not has the obligation to do the things. Okay. Now this best understood by this person, this figure. Now let's say this is a person who want to sell an option. Okay. That is called we option seller and option writer. Both word use very much, seller or writer. Now this is a person who want to buy. Okay. This word called the option buyer. So he will sell the option to this person. Okay. And in against that he will give him some premium. Okay. Which is called the option price. Now we have to understand what option he is selling, what option he is selling to him. He is giving the option to buy or sell, to buy or sell on future date at predetermined price. So that means it, this person who bought the option has the option to buy or sell underlying asset at a predetermined price. Okay. In a future date. Whereas this person sell who sells the option, yeah, who sold the option, he has the obligation, he has the obligation to sell. Okay. Whenever, for example, if this person want to buy something, he cannot run away, he has to sell. Okay. If this person option buyer has want to sell something, sell underlying asset, this person cannot run, he has to buy. This is the difference between this is the difference between forward and future. There this person has the option and this person has the obligation, whereas in future or forward both the person has the obligations. Okay. Now option can be traded either on the stock exchange or in the over the counter market. Means like forward. Okay. Over the counter means one to one type thing like forward, and on the stock exchange like future, that is some exchange would be there where both of them can do the sell or buy the options. Okay. So and as in future, that any transaction happening on the exchange is backed by the some clearing corporation. Here also it is backed by the clearing corporation. Okay. Now these are few definitions regarding the uh, ऑप्शंस. वन इज योर स्ट्राइक प्राइस. स्ट्राइक प्राइस इज अ प्री डिटर्मिनेंट प्राइस, जिसपे हम बोल रहे हैं कि एट द प्री डिटर्मिनेंट प्राइस वन पार्टी विल सेल और बाय, हैज द ऑप्शन टू सेल और बाय, दैट इज कॉल्ड द स्ट्राइक प्राइस. लाइक हमारा फ्यूचर्स में देर वॉज अ फ्यूचर प्राइस. ओके. बट हेयर इट इज कॉल्ड द स्ट्राइक प्राइस. एक्सपायरेशन डेट एज expiration where the option will expired. Okay. Which this is the option with expired, it's called expiration date. Okay. Now we will try to understand more in more detail. There is a two types of option, call option and put option. Now let's say this is a person like in our last figure. Let's say now this person, option buyer, paid some premium to the option seller. In return, option seller give him a call option. Now what is the call option? Call option is nothing but your right to buy. Okay. As soon as he bought the call option, he get the right or option to buy the underlying asset. Right or option, you can say the same thing. He has the right to buy the underlying asset. Whether he exercises right, exercises option not or not, it is up to this person. Okay. So now, and this person have the obligation to sell the underlying asset. Then this person has to sell his underlying asset. Okay. Now when this person exercises option, when this option buyer will exercise option buyer will exercise his right to buy the underlying asset if and if only price of the underlying asset in the market is more than the strike price. Are you getting this point? If he has the option to buy, okay, if in the market, let's say, let's understand with an example, that would be the good thing. Again, this, let's say call option is like this, of 100 share of Reliance Limited. Now there is a strike price of 260. That means predetermined price on which this person will buy is 260, and premium is, let's say, rupees 10. Then expiration date on 16th of Feb 2017. Now by buying the call option, he has right to buy 100 shares of Reliance from the seller of the option on or before 2016. You have to see that selling and buying is happening of the Reliance share. Option is regarding Reliance share. He has already bought the option okay, to buy the shares of the Reliance. And whenever this person want to exercise his right, this option seller has the obligation to sell 100 of share of the Reliance to the option holder whenever he asks to so on or before Feb 2016. Now let's see up to Feb 2016 or 17 to Feb 2017. Let's say the price of Reliance is less than 260. If it is remain less than 260, means in the spot market if it is remain less than 260, so what this person do? Will he exercise the option? No, he will not exercise the option. Why? Because he has the option to buy from this person. Why he will bought from this person if the in the market the spot price is rupees 260? On the other hand, if the spot price in the market is more than 260, let's say it is 300, in that case he will definitely exercise his option, because in the market the price is 300, in the spot market the price is 300, and he can buy the Reliance share at the rate of rupees 260. So he is earning 40 per share. Okay, this is a call option example. If on or before 16 Feb 2017 spot price is less than 260, the optioner will not exercise its option. On the other hand, if it is greater than 270, it will exercise the option. Yes?
Yeah, one question.
Yeah?
So if now if the stock price is so spot price is 300 and he exercises option
Yes.
and he buys at 260, so when will this shares will transfer to him, in T plus 2 days or immediately?
See, the actual we'll see here the transaction type. It may be like physical good transfer of good, that physical transfer share will not happen. It may be like that. It may be that he would earn, there is a 40 rupees of profit. Okay, the 40 rupees of profit, so he will give him the 40 rupees. Got it? There is a 40 rupees of profit, so he will give the 40 rupees
Okay.
per share. And again, by he just give him their transactions, or sorry, the exchange of profit will happen. Okay, if the price is less than 260, sorry, greater than 260, for greater than 260, then this person will exercise the option and the profit will be transferred to this person. If the price is less than 260, for example 240, okay, then he will not exercise his option. But it's not that he is at any benefit, okay, because he will not exercise the option, so nothing transfer will happen. Okay, getting my point? In the forward future, again अगर forward future होता तो he will be at profit in that case, but this person will be not be in any profit in this case, because he will not exercise his option to buy the things if the price is less than 240. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, now same thing, if you have understanding, then thing become very easy. You have the put option. Okay, put option में क्या होता है? You sell the right to sell. Okay, that means this person and this person, this paid the premium to him, and against that premium this person give him the put option. Now put option, he has the option to sell the underlying asset. Okay, so whatever the option, let's say तो Reliance के shares का option है, तो he has the right to sell the underlying asset, and this person have the obligation to buy those assets. Okay, now it's easily understood कि this person under this person exercises option if the price of underlying asset in the market is less than the strike price on the on or before the expiry date of contract. Again we will understand with an example. So this is the arrangement. He sells the put option of 100 shares of Reliance Limited with the strike price of rupees 260 per shares, and 10 and same data is same, but now it is the option of put option, and so he had the right to sell this Reliance share to this person, and against that he has the obligation to buy those shares. Okay, now if on or before 16 Feb 2016 spot price is greater than 260, okay, if it is 300, okay, spot price, then it's very means unwisely to for this person to exercise this option. Why? In the market he can sold this asset at the rupees 300, whereas if you want to sell to this person, it will he has to sell it at rupees 260, which is not a profitable thing. Similarly, if the price in the market is, let's say, 200, okay, in that case if he sell into the market, he has to sell at the 200, whereas to this person, he will sell at the 260. So there is a 60 rupees benefit per share. Okay, so again, the if this situation happens, so what they will do, he will exercise his option and he will get the 60 rupees in return. Got it? So same, this is a put option may this person has the right to sell. Okay, now there is basically two types of option depending on the exercise style. For example, one is European option and another is American option. European option which can be exercised on the expiration date, and American option which can be exercised on any day on or before the expiration date. For example, in our example, if this is American type of option, then this person can exercise his option, this option buyer can exercise his option at any day up to 6th of Feb 2017. If this is a European type of option, then this person has the option to exercise his option only on 16th Feb 2017. Okay, understood? So now we will understand. Okay, understand moneyness option. This is the simply uh, name of terms which is given, that moneyness of an option. It indicate whether an option is worth exercising or not. If for example, if it is a in the money option, so in the money option, that on exercise option it will produce the cash inflow. For example, in the call option, when the value of the spot price or underlying asset exceeds the strike price, okay, your because spot price exceeds the strike price, then call option will give you a economic benefit. Why? Because the spot price is higher into the market and you have the right to buy at the lower price because strike price is less than your spot price. Then you have the option to you will exercise your option and this will give you a cash flow. Okay, this is the in the money option. At the put option or in the money option, when the spot price of the underlying asset is lower than the strike price, that is understood कि spot price कम होगा, so he has right to sell, so he will not sell into the market but he will sell to the person at the strike price. Now out of money option, exact opposite of the in of money option, in which person will not exercise option. Why? Because it will produce a cash outflow for the person who is having the who has bought the cash, who has bought the call option or put option. So it on exercise option it will not produce the cash inflow, so it is opposite into the money, but it will not also produce a cash outflow. Okay, because he will not exercise the option, so there will be no call option outflow. At the money option, where is spot price and your strike price at the same level, at equal to the strike price, then there is no sense to exercising the option because there is neither a profit nor the loss. Okay, so this is the moneyness of option. Now one thing you need to take care here, the premium paid will not decide whether you have to exercise this option or not. Because what happens, let's say in our this example, let's say strike price become 300. Okay, this is a put option and put option में 300 price रहेगा, तो he will not exercise option. Let's say this the spot price is 200. Okay, in that case he will exercise option no matter what the premium amount he has paid. Okay, those because premium amount is paid already, on against that premium amount only he is getting the option. Okay, so premium amount which is has already been paid, there is no chance of recovery of that premium amount. Okay, that is called your sunk cost. So your sunk cost will not take into the part to determine whether you should invest into it or not. Got it? Okay, now
Yeah, but
yes, you want
one
to ask
question.
something? Yes.
Yes. So sink cost is if there is a change in the stock price,
Mhm.
spot price, but that is not covering our sink cost. In that case also they will
Covering means
exercise
it's
option.
covering का मतलब रहता है कि it's not that you will covering मतलब it will not affect that sunk cost, will you will not get the sunk cost at any way, that is already paid. For example, let's take an example कि uh, you want to go somewhere. Okay, now you already spend into the car, आपने कार में already spend कर दिया. Okay, you have bought a car, a brand new car you have already bought. Okay, now already you have bought a car, you have car standing in your garden or your home. Okay, now you want to go somewhere. Okay, let's say going by a car as well as going by some public transport on the comfort level, both are the same thing. Let's say this. Okay, although it is not true, let's consider that going by a car or going by some other vehicle is the same thing. Okay, at the comfort level. Now whether you will choose in going into the car or going into the public transport, it should not depend ki what worth of car is, how much cost you have, how much money you have spent into the car. Okay, that will only depend how much money you have to pay in the car and how much money you have to pay into some other transport vehicle. Okay, that is way investment into the car is called your sunk cost. You will not able to recover that thing again. This premium amount you will not recover whether you will exercise or not exercise your option. Okay, that will not be paid out. Rest, that is, you can say that if I exercise the option and I will able to earn some benefit, in that case you are recovering the premium cost, but the reason is not that that person is repaying back you premium. It's that you are making some profit and that profit is uh, offsetting your premium cost, because premium cost is already paid, it will never be returned to you. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
ओके, सो दिस इज द थिंग. तो जब भी हम डिसीजन लेते हैं तो संक कॉस्ट शुड नॉट मैटर. संक कॉस्ट वो कॉस्ट होगी विच विल नॉट बी पेड बैक टू यू. ओके, so that is your sunk cost. Now we have explained the same thing with an example कि in money option, out money option, at the money option क्या क्या होंगी. Okay, these are two options. One option you have the strike price of 150, and if this option is if once is sold at the call as a call option at this strike price, whose premium is 8.35 rupees, and it is expiring on September. And the same strike price option, December call option expiring on December, and similarly for the put option the table is made. Okay, now let's put the price of underlying. Let's suppose the spot price of the underlying assets is as follow. End of December may let's say it is 116. Okay, now we will see which options are in the money, which option are of the money of the December, of the September. For December you can look by yourself. Okay, let's check this September call option, which is rupees 155 strike price. Okay, so as the spot price which is greater than 115, okay, which is 116, so it makes sense for you to exercise the option. If you go into the market, you will get the same asset at the rate of rupees 116, whereas in the option you are getting the same thing at 115. So you will definitely exercise your option. This will be in the money option. It may be that, for example, here the premium you have paid 8.35. Okay, so you are earning the benefit of rupees 1 only. Okay, but you have paid 8.35, still you are at the loss, but loss amount has reduced. Earlier if you don't exercise your option, your loss amount would be 8 rupees. Now your loss amount is point rupees 7. Okay, understood? So it has reduced your loss amount. Okay, it's in a main that is recovered some part of your premium amount which I have already paid. Now let's see September 115 put option. It will not make sense to exercise this option because you can go into the market and sold the things at the 116, whereas if you exercise the option you will have to sold it at 115, so it will not make sense. You will not exercise this option. This is out of money. 117.5 put option, it will be your in the money option. Okay, why? Again, because in the market, if you in the market go, you have to sell the thing at 116, whereas if you exercise your option, you will sell it at more price. Okay, so in this way you can see ki how the money become in option and out of money option. So for other things you can exercise yourself and you will able to get the idea. Idea is very simple. We are not doing any complicated thing, and this much should be this. Okay, now then we will study about the option payoff. Okay, now option payoff would be means how much earning each person is getting. Okay, now before that there are few definitions like long position. Long position मतलब जिसने buy किया है, तो long position in the call option, that investor has the right to buy. Okay, and long position in the put option, that investor has the right to sell. The long position is with respect to the option जिसने buy किया है option. Okay, short position in the call option, ऑप्शन सेलर हैज द ऑब्लिगेशन टू सेल, मतलब जिसने सेल किया ऑप्शन, एंड शॉर्ट ऑप्शन इन द पुट ऑप्शन, शॉर्ट पोजीशन इन द पुट ऑप्शन इज द ऑप्शन seller has an obligation to buy. You got this thing, na? This the call option has the right to buy. So who sold the call option? The short position वाला, he has the obligation to sell, क्योंकि इन दोनों बीच का इंट्रैक्शन होगा और इन दोनों का इंट्रैक्शन होगा. Okay, so we will look into the buyer pays off, means long position call options pays off. ठीक है. So this is would be maximum amount of ST minus K, okay, 0 minus premium. This would be the payoff of the buyers of the option. Okay, that you must have understood कि जितना स्पॉट प्राइस होगा ज़्यादा माइनस, क्योंकि स्पॉट प्राइस जितना ज़्यादा होगा उतना बेनिफिट होगा इस पर्सन के लिए हु हैज़ बॉट द कॉल ऑप्शन, बिकॉज he will buy the things at the K is the strike price. He will buy the things at the strike price, whereas he will sell the if he go into the market and buy the things, he will bought at spot price which is greater than strike price. Okay, the difference of between these will be his benefit, his payoff. Okay, now the minus of premium, why minus? Because premium he has already paid, so this much is be his payoff. Okay, you can see here till the time, and the word maximum is used here. Why? If this difference, if ST minus K is become negative, he will not exercise this option. Okay, if the strike price is 200 and spot price is also 200, it will be at the money option. It's nothing sense to exercise this option. If the spot price is 200 and the strike price is 150, in that case he will definitely exercise this option, because it will earn him the 50 rupees of payoff. If the spot price is 200 and strike price is 250, he will not exercise this option. That's why this number cannot be less than 0, it can be maximum 0. Okay, so this is the thing. I think you have understood this. So that's why if you see this graph, let's say the strike price is 2250, so up to 2250 he will not, till the time this is the spot price, this axis is the spot price on the x-axis, and you have strike price of 2250. Till the time strike price is equal to spot price, or strike price is less than spot price is less than strike price, that is up to this point, there is no point in exercise this option. That's why your payoff will be only minus premium, the premium amount which you have paid. As soon as spot price increases, it become more than the strike price, you will start to exercise this option. Okay, now again, for example, at this point he will still at loss, he is still at negative payoff, but it is less than the premium, it is recovering some part of that. Okay, and this part at this point, which will be the spot price, which is exactly equal to strike price plus premium, here it is at no loss, and further it will increase, the profit will increase. Okay, this is the payoff of the buyers of the option. Now for the put option, the reverse would be K minus ST. So the payoff matrix will be like this. I think that you will able to understand. So have you understand this thing, long call option ka graph, or you can at most this is enough to understand. Okay, so with this I close the session. Okay, now I will share with you the slides of payoff of the sellers of option. Okay, up to this point you look at yourself how the graph is like this. Okay, so even if you don't understand the graph, that we will discuss in the next class, otherwise this equation is enough to understand. Okay, so this will the thing. So I will mail you the PPT up to this point, then in the next class we will understand the pricing of the options. Okay, so anything you want to ask?
Okay, so swaps also are there in lecture, right?
Yes, swap also be there. Actually, in the RBI notification, they have only mentioned forward futures, your swaps. Okay, so but because option is also a derivative and it is becoming popular, so that's why option is also included. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
okay, so I think I close the session for today. Okay, so you, if you don't want to ask anything, so should I close the session?
Yeah. Let's close the session. Thank you.
Okay.